Viewers, did you know that there is a region in Burkina Faso where an overwhelming number of snakes had made life unbearable for the people? These snakes were not just venomous. They were so dangerous that the entire population of the area lived in constant fear and helplessness. Every year, hundreds of people were bitten, and the government had no effective solution to this growing problem. But then Ibrahim Traore made a decision that shocked not only that region, but the entire nation. He announced a plan to release mongooses, an animal known for its incredible speed, agility, and natural immunity to venom, making it the snake's deadliest enemy. At first glance, this plan sounded brilliant, but no one imagined what consequences it might bring. Because whenever humans interfere with the balance of nature, the results can sometimes be unpredictable and even dangerous. And in today's video, we're going to talk about this fascinating yet risky project. So my dear friends, I request you to stay with me till the end of this video. This story begins in the rural areas of Burkina Faso, where people were facing a terrifying threat, a snake known as the gaboon viper. This snake wasn't just poisonous, it was a deadly predator that brought death to both humans and animals wherever it went. The gaboon viper was much larger and more dangerous than ordinary snakes. Its venom was extremely potent, powerful enough to destroy human blood cells within minutes. A single bite from this snake could cause unbearable pain, swelling, vomiting, and in many cases death. In those rural regions where medical help was scarce or completely unavailable, in the rural areas, no solution seemed to exist. So when the problem of snakes became severe, Ibrahim Traore made a bold and courageous decision. The government decided to use nature against nature itself. The plan was to release mongooses, small but powerful predator animals, into the regions where venomous snakes were most abundant. The goal was simple. The mongooses would hunt the poisonous snakes and free the area from their deadly threat. This plan wasn't based on any modern medicine or genetic science. It relied purely on nature's own balance and the mongoose's natural abilities. Mongooses are known for their agility, lightning-fast attacks, strong jaws, and natural immunity to snake venom. These small animals not only kill venomous snakes, but also eat them. Under this plan, Ibrahim Traore's government released around 300 mongooses into the affected areas to eliminate the snakes. At first, the strategy seemed brilliant, a natural solution to a natural problem. But soon the results turned out to be completely unexpected. Snakes were more active at night, while mongooses hunted during the day. Because of this time difference, they rarely encountered each other, and the snake population remained almost the same. As a result, the mongooses began targeting other innocent animals instead of snakes. Rare species of rabbits, already on the brink of extinction, became their easy prey. These rabbits were native only to that specific region of Burkina Faso, and the mongooses rapidly began wiping them out. The mongooses themselves also became a serious problem because they reproduced at an alarming rate. Within just a few years, their population grew from thousands to several hundred thousand, spreading across the entire region. The fragile ecological balance, already under strain, now completely collapsed. When the government realized that releasing mongooses had created a new environmental crisis, immediate action was taken. Ibrahim Traore decided to tackle two major challenges: restoring the ecological balance, controlling the rapidly growing mongoose population. A specialized team of trained hunters and dogs was formed to track down and capture the mongooses across the region. Additionally, nearly 20,000 special traps were set up to control their population. The campaign proved quite effective. According to government records, over 32,000 mongooses were captured and eliminated. Using modern technology, such as motion sensing cameras and reports from local residents, the authorities closely monitored the mongooses' movements. Within a year, 472 monitoring sites were established, equipped with cameras that provided a detailed report. The results showed that the mongoose population had almost completely disappeared, a major success for the operation. However, the original problem, the venomous snakes, still remained. That was when Ibrahim Traore gathered scientists and experts once again and said, "Now we need a modern solution." Local scientists then began researching snake venom, searching for a way to create something to create an antivenom that could easily reach every village. Scientists began a detailed study using samples of snake venom, blood, and tissue. They analyzed the DNA and discovered 60 specific genes responsible for the production of venom. This genetic discovery opened the door to developing a new type of antivenom, one that was not only highly effective, but could also be safely stored without electricity. This innovation didn't just save the people of Burkina Faso from deadly snake bites, it also inspired scientific institutions around the world. The research didn't stop at curing snake venom. It soon found applications in the treatment of cancer and heart diseases, transforming what began as a local problem into a global scientific breakthrough. That was the moment when Ibrahim Traoré's leadership turned what seemed like a failed experiment into a historic success. The world once again realized that he was not just a politician, but a visionary leader who believed in learning from mistakes and pushing boundaries for the greater good. Viewers, introducing mongooses to eliminate poisonous snakes may have seemed like an unusual experiment, but this wasn't the first time humans tried to interfere with nature. Throughout history, many nations have attempted to control ecosystems, often with surprising and disastrous results. In 1935, Australia introduced cane toads to its sugarcane fields to deal with beetles. But soon it became clear that the beetles lived mostly on the tops of the cane stalks, where the toads couldn't reach. The result? The toads began attacking native animals, disrupting the entire ecological balance. Today, cane toads remain one of Australia's biggest environmental problems. Similarly, in the 1800s, mongooses were brought to the sugarcane fields of Hawaii to control rats. But the plan backfired. Rats were active at night, while mongooses hunted during the day. Instead of rats, the mongooses started attacking native birds and destroying their eggs, severely damaging the island's ecosystem. The same thing happened in Jamaica, where mongooses were introduced to solve a rat problem. Instead, they wiped out several species of native birds and animals, pushing many to the brink of extinction. All these examples teach us one important lesson. Solving natural problems is necessary, but understanding the consequences before taking action is even more important. Ibrahim Traoré learned from his mistake and quickly launched a campaign to control the mongoose population before things got out of hand. This story reminds us that whenever humans try to dominate nature, it often turns into a battle against nature itself. And in such a battle, if we lack wisdom, it is always humanity that loses. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more true, educational, and eye-opening stories like this one.